yesterday.
They
just
publicly
disavowed Kanye West and Kim Kardashian because of his position on Trump. Jamie's got to Google it.
But you know what?
I don't believe this. Jamie, fastest one-handed typer in the fucking business. Look at that. See? It's over, bitch.
22 hours ago.
Sever ties, motherfucker. Bam. The Daily Mail. Sever ties. It's in hotnewhiphop.com.
Hot New Hip Hop.
It's on NME. What's NME?
New Media Entertainment.
Sever ties. Sever ties. Bam. It's over. We severed ties, motherfucker.
We're not talking to you anymore. You don't come to our champagne parties.
It's over, bitch.
This is why it matters, because people are waiting for that album to come
Watch the Throne 2. Yeah, that's what it is. It's just more
they
press.
Have an album?
Yeah, collab album.
Yeah, well, Jay-Z's probably like, I can't do it with this crazy motherfucker anymore.
Yeah, but you know what? This whole thing with Kanye and this whole push about getting Kaepernick to have lunch with Trump, it's brilliant. It's fucking I think he used the whole platform of SNL just to get Trump to go, I love Kanye. He wants Trump to be so in love with, Kanye wants Trump to love him so much that he's willing to actually take a meeting with someone he's been publicly shitting on for a year now. All Trump has been doing is saying Kaepernick is a terrible representation of this country, a bad football player, a bad person. He's been dumping. And then Kanye is going to sucker him and twist his mind into thinking he should actually sit and have lunch with him. I bet my life it'll happen. That Trump will go, okay, I'll take a meeting because I love Kanye, and it's just out of respect for Kanye. So he'll get
that's not bad.
He'll get him and fucking Kaepernick in the room. I swear to God, watch it happen.
I hope he does. But here's the thing: Donald Trump's not a cop, and he's not shooting black people. Like the whole thing is bizarre.
It's, it makes no sense.
When Kaepernick is on his knees during the national anthem, that's bizarre too.
Yeah.
Because people are just there for a game.
Yeah, it's a game.
I completely understand that you're disgusted by police brutality.
Sure.
I think virtually everyone is.
Yeah.
And my take on it is, it's, first of all, it's insanely difficult to be a police officer. You have a lot of people that are police officers that have no business holding that job. They're under extreme pressure. A lot of them have PTSD. And a lot of them, they're bullies. And they get into this position because they want to be the guy with the gun in charge.
Totally.
And then they have an opportunity to pull that trigger, and they do, and they face repercussions because someone was filming it. And I think that shit has happened from the beginning of time.
Yeah, of course.
And there's a horrible film that we played where there was a guy, I posted it on my Twitter, it's fucking horrible, of a guy shooting a white guy who's crawling for his life on the floor. He's telling the guy to crawl towards him. Let me see your hands. It's in Arizona. And the guy's pants have fallen down. He keeps reaching back to grab his pants. And he goes, I will fucking shoot you if you grab your pants. And the guy is crawling and his pants start falling down. He tries to grab his pants and the guy lights him up in the hallway of a hotel.
Yeah, fucked.
Just kills him.
Fucked.
Murdered him. The guy was crying and begging for his life, and the cop was making him crawl towards him. Like, why the fuck would you ever make someone crawl towards you?
It's insane.
And he's giving them all these confusing directions while he's in full riot gear holding a gun. Apparently the guy had a fake pistol, like a water pistol or a water gun, and was holding it out the window, and someone saw it, and they said there's a guy with a gun. So they came in there ready to shoot somebody already, and then they see this guy, but the guy was clearly not a threat. See, this guy had already been in trouble for other police brutality and then got kicked off the force. He got acquitted, by the way, with video, got acquitted. And then
he got acquitted of the murder.
Yes, acquitted. He murdered this guy.
With the video.
With the video. Got acquitted, and then afterwards got kicked off the force for something else he did. So the guy was just an abusive guy.
It was a time bomb. He was just going off.
There's a lot of people like that. And
totally.
And there's also some that are racist too. It's not discounting racism. There's some that are racist too. But it's just a fucking insanely difficult job that no one respects or very few people respect. And these people are in these situations every day where their life is in danger.
Yeah.
And their whole brain is frazzled. I'm friends with a lot of cops. I know a lot of cops from jiu-jitsu.
I got cops in my family.
I know a lot of cops from MMA. I know a lot. I've known a lot of cops my whole life. Like my whole life growing up. My real dad was a cop. I grew up like knowing cops when I was a kid, and then all through martial arts knew cops, because cops are always taking martial arts to learn how to defend themselves.
Right.
It's a fucking insane job, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's fucked up.
And every day, all day long, you're dealing with people that are committing crimes. You're dealing with people that are lying. You're dealing with people that are lying to you.
Right.
You pull people over, they're lying. Either they're drunk, they're on drugs, they got a body in the trunk. It's just lies.
Well,
Everyone's lying.
even a simple pullover is a lie. When you know how fast you were going, like, no, I think I was
no,
going up 42.
What
yeah,
was I doing? Was I
was I
speeding?
going over?
Hey,
Yeah.
I legitimately had a broken speedometer once, and the cop pulled me over, and I go, this is gonna sound so fucking stupid. My speedometer doesn't work. And he's like, get that shit fixed. I go, yeah, I should.
Yeah, I should.
Let me go. You know why? I'm white.
White dude.
White guy, and I was only 18 at the time.
A
Wasn't even
black
like,
dude, he's like, my
knew who
speedometer's
I
broken.
was.
He's like, get out of the fucking car! Get on the fucking
Get on the floor! Like, it's not even, it's not even something to joke about. I'm sad that you just joked about it.
No, but it is fucked up. It's fucked up.
It is fucked up, man.
But here's the thing. Right. Football players like Kaepernick, people like that, they kneel because they want to they using their platform.
Yeah,
I think.
I mean, I get that too.
Yeah, you should
and
use everyone should use their platform.
Here's my thing though. Has that helped in any way?
Well, no. See, the problem is there's no. Okay, the problem is if you said to Kaepernick, "What's your end game?" To say stop all police violence is like such a vague, broad thing to go. Yeah, just stop it. It's like, well, that's not that. This is to have a dialogue about it is what's important. But the problem is they need to have. There needs to be a bigger goal for why people are kneeling. Like, because the conversation is already being had. It's not like we're kneeling so we can talk about it. Well, we're talking about it. There needs to be some kind of an end game, a goal, a point of that. It's not. I'm not saying it's achievable. It's not necessarily going to happen. But you need something to get to. Because otherwise, this is just going to be this weird turmoil between ultimately racist people, because truly, the people that are yelling about it, that are angry, I don't give a fuck if they take a knee. Are they still
Right.
going to play football?
Why do you care?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but ultimately the people that are like, you better stand up. You better stand
But
up.
the thing
boy.
is, it's for America. Like the
Yeah.
idea is that we're all on the same team.
I know, but this is
And
a
if you
football
don't want
game.
to support the team, but why kneel during? But why then? Like
Because
because people are paying attention.
That's
right?
exactly right, because all the eyeballs are on it.
Right, but the idea about a nation, about everybody being on the team together, is that we're supposed to support
Right.
these ideals that this song is about. I pledge of allegiance to the flag, all this jazz. I mean, that's what we're doing, right?
I know, but I find it so odd that the things have anything to do with one another. I said it on
Yeah.
stage one time that I was like, it's a game that has no bearing on the future of the United States of America. You don't do that for anything else.
Right.
You don't
It's true.
you don't have like a dinner party and play Monopoly and someone's like, we should say the Pledge of Allegiance.
It's one thing the UFC stopped that I really liked.
Was saying
They wouldn't do the fucking national anthem. They're like, what are we doing? We're here for cage fights.
yeah,
Get the fuck out of here
these
with
are
this
just two
national
men
anthem.
competing at a sport.
But it was a big thing with boxing, and it still is, I think.
Oh, it's
Don't they
huge.
still do the national anthems before big boxing matches? And it's boring.
It's miserable.
So you see people sing, and it's when people do that thing with their voice, America. You know,
They try to make the news.
Land of the free. They do that shaky thing in the home. Woo!
Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! That's a funny thing. At any sporting event, in the middle of that home up, that last stretch, there's always like 50,000 people go, hey, fucking yeah!
It's a fucking America.
Like that has I think the crossover is so fucking silly. We don't need to be singing about America at sporting events. It doesn't have anything
It
to do.
doesn't have anything.
The
it
Olympics.
should be about the sports.
The Olympics, definitely.
Yeah.
That's what it's fucking about. This is my country versus your country. But
I
during
have my own
a
issues about the Olympics.
I know, but I'm just saying, I get the fucking national anthems at the Olympics.
Yeah.
That's what it is. But this is just the Packers versus fucking, the Buccaneers. This has nothing to do with the bearing of American future.
I agree.
Oh, well, the soldiers fought for your right to be able to play. Soldiers fought for your right to be able to do fucking everything. Do we have to say it
Everything.
before this podcast?
Right. We should.
Okay, we should.
That's
right
why
now.
there's a goddamn flag behind me,
No
Cheeto
shit.
Santino. Goddamn American flag.
Yeah, but secretly, the fans
motherfucker.
don't know that Joe hates the American
Look
flag.
what's on my phone, bitch. It's goddamn American
See,
flag
this
on
is-
my
this-
lock
this
screen,
is,
motherfucker.
This is trolling. He's trolling. Joe is actually Canadian. Nobody knows that. Joe's a Canadian.
Keep it down, bro.
The conspiracy Rogan theorists are online like, is Joe actually born in
I've
Canada?
been doing Canadian propaganda on the sneak tip for years.